Hey there guys, this is the Basinger. Welcome back to a continuation of the Dragon Quest XI Let's Play. This is day 12. So, overall, we basically played this game for about 3 months. Wait, if I'm doing my math correctly, 12 divided by 4 is 3, right? Therefore, we've been playing this for 3 months. Let's just continue. I know my math is not that strong, but let's just continue on forth and see what is going to go on this game. Having set out on the quest to find his friends, Base arrives at the last bastion, where he finds King Cerulean and Hendrik. At the king's orders, Hendrik and our heroes head out on a mission to infiltrate Heliodor Castle, which has been overrun by marauding monsters. There, they defeat Tyrant, one of the 6 special... Oh god, right, I forgot how long this game is. So we just got the purple orb, which means we had to recollect all the other 5 orbs. Alright. They arrive there to find the villagers free to leave their homes at last. Gathered to greet their returning heroes, and amid the scene of celebration, Hendrik swears his undying loyalty to the Luminary and insists on joining Base on his adventure. So we got Hendrik as our party member as well. Sunlight streams down upon the hills and valleys once more, and the citizens of the last bastion sing and celebrate long until the night. Then morning comes. So that's where we left off. Hendrik officially joins our party member. We still have yet to figure out where everyone else is, especially Veronica and Serena, since they did not even appear in the flashback sequence. So wherever they're located, we don't know, but we at least know where a vague area where Jade is, where Sylvando is, and where Eric is. Okay, yeah, we just saved in the church, and if we look at our objective right now, meet with King Cerulean and his tent at the last bastion. Okay, so we had to meet with him first before we, I guess, set off on our adventure. He should be located in that pink area, right? At least I hope so. Oh no, that's just my friend, Gemma. The king seems keen on you. He wants to go into his tent right now. Maybe he's going to have you locked up again. Hehe, just my little joke. He'd never do a horrible thing like that to someone as nice as you. Gemma, you're such a worrywart. Okay, let's talk to him.
I trust that you slept well. Or did the people perhaps not permit you the luxury of rest, eh? Or even better, there is no surer sign of a kingdom at peace than a high-spirited populace. Now, to more serious matters. Hendrik, there is something I wish you to have.
The shield of Heliodor. Sire.
You are like a son to me. And it is a father's duty to prepare his offspring for the dangers that await them. You will have need of it, I am sure.
And he said like a son. That means he's not actually blood-related, though. But nifty little shield you got there, dude.
You wear it well. The shield has always been the mark of our mightiest knights. There can be none mightier than the Luminary's own guardian. You have no complaints, I trust.
No, my liege.
I understand that you had hoped for the World Tree to guide you on your quest. Alas, it is no more. But all hope is not lost. Your father once told me that Yggdrasil was not the only sacred place in Adria. He spoke of another, a holy mountain in the south known as Panglai.
Panglai.
The fate of those who dwell there is deeply intertwined with that of the Luminary, or so he said. It may be mere hearsay, a conversation half remembered, but if it is true, you may yet find help in your quest to defeat the Lord of Shadows. Venture west through the Mangle Grove, and you will find a valley that leads to the Costa Valor. Pass through the checkpoint beyond it, and you will soon find Mount Panglai.
Okay, past Costa
It's not a
Valor.
road I have traveled myself. Be prepared, and may your journey be a safe one.
Hmm. So, to recap, head to the Mangle Grove to Mount Panglai via the Coast of Valor. And I'm the Luminaries. Do I still have that red key? Because I see a red key door somewhere there. So let's, test that out, I guess. Ah, here it is. Around here. Yes, I have it. So only I have it then. No other character has it aside from myself, me, and I. This leads to a roundabout way of a treasure chest, which contains a restorative. Okay, cool. So to the Mandel Grove we go. Into the Porta Valor. I remember the days of me gambling my money away and somehow winning. That was a surprise. Here's the thing about, here's my tip for whenever, or if whenever, any of you guys have the courage to risk your monetary value. If you manage to make a profit when gambling, run. Just run. Don't bother risking it all. Just run. You got a profit already. You've gained more than what you got. You gamble for fun, and if you have a set limit amount, then obviously you know how to control your own money, but obviously you're gonna have to make sure you set that limit upon yourself, or if you have someone else to set that limit upon yourself as well. Because if you lose all your money on gambling, that is your fault, no matter what the pretty lights say. Remember to set yourself a limit if you do lose, and if you make a profit, run. You won. You won. Don't try any more harder. It's like trying to show off a combo in Street Fighter when all you need is just one chip damage of a Hadouken to win. You don't need to show off any further. Just go for the win. I hope that analogy is accurate. Alright, to the Mandel Grove, which is to the left of us. On to our journey, and looks like the perpetual nightlight is semi-gone. So the sun is somewhat able to be conceived. But of course, I'm assuming there'll be perpetual darkness in other areas as well. And that's where we could, I guess, beat the darkness. Let me reorientate myself with a holy darce of battle. A flamethrower appears. Oh, so much for the training, I guess. I must have overtrained. Alright, to the Mandel Grove. The Mandel Grove right up ahead. There are some serious nasty monsters there, so watch your step. Oh, we fixed the bridge that leads to Costa Valley, by the way. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Perfect. That is what I need. For glory, for progress, and for the world of Edria. We shall face the darkness head-on and bestow upon it with light. Alright, so where are we going this time? Costa Valor, which is quite far away, but we can make it, hopefully. Semi-new enemies. I think we've already fought these guys already, but just out of curiosity, let's try to fight them again.
Victory will be ours!
Alright, he's fighting wisely, so we don't have to worry about, like, whatever he's doing. I'm getting crits left and right. Maybe that increase in crit damage really does help us. 9 experience, yeah, it's probably not even worth it trying to deal with these guys then, huh? Oh man, everything's all burned up and on fire. It's as if all hell breaks loose. The demons are spawning. Alright, so we gotta shake this berry tree up until a Pokemon tries to fight us. Dang. Should I consider myself more of an RPG live streamer nowadays? Because that seems to be what I'm covering the most so far. I know I've covered Code Vein briefly, as in like just a tutorial and the character selection screen, but I have been playing that on my own time. It is a ridiculously fun yet hard game. If you like anime, and if you like Dark Souls, well, there's Code Vein. Oh hey, a mini medal. Nice. Otherwise, I also covered Street Fighter at one point. I do want to cover more fighting games for my live stream. Because it's just so much fun trying to fight in the game, you know? But, I just haven't really had enough time to do that for some reason. I've been planning on doing, like, a live stream of me going to Elite Smash and just playing from there, but I don't know why I just don't have the time. I'm also vigorously editing videos as well. Like, with live streams, it's way easier to edit when I'm live streaming, since like all the live streams are already there. But with preset, like pre-recorded videos, I actually have to edit. So that makes things a lot more like time-consuming, I feel. Like, okay, so as of now, by the time I'm live streaming this, the first episode of Spyro Into the Dragonfly that me and Dan have collaborated with just uploaded. But that was back in like 2 years ago, by the way. We recorded that 2 years ago, and by the time from there to now, we've already beaten A Hero's Tale, Twin Sanity, and 3 Game Boy Advance games, 2 of them from Crash and 1 of them from Spyro. We're currently in the middle of Season of Flame right now. That's how many games we've beaten from a time span between us uploading, well, from the time we were playing, what we're playing right now, versus what is actually uploading. That's a pretty big gap in terms of like playthroughs. To top it off, the Mario Party playthrough that me, Mello, and Lexi have done, that was recorded 4 years ago, and I still have yet to finish editing that. Granted, it was also kind of at the time where me and Mello were still dating, so some of the things could be perceived a little awkward, considering our current stance right now. I'm pretty sure she doesn't care, and I'm pretty sure, like, as long as I have the recording date on and have the disclaimer, this was recorded back then when me and Mello was dating, then yeah, that's understandable and not as confusing when people figure out nowadays that we're not dating anymore. But at the same time, I still kind of have that weird, like, uncomfortable feeling every time I have to, like, watch the video. And it's just, ugh. It's like, we used to be so... Well, we're still happy, not together, but, like, as friends, we're still in good terms. But back then, it's like, God, we were lovey-dovey. It's so disgusting. So, yeah. That's something that I don't know. Not only that, but the audio quality is also pretty bad as well. And I had to re-edit everything because by the time I was originally editing the video, we were using our old faces that Dan attempted to try, which was, I'm not gonna say it's bad because, in all honesty, it's probably better than what I can draw, but, it's not something that's, I feel up to par to my standards, especially now that we've collaborated with Trick or Treat. So yeah, I have to re-edit that so that it's Trick or Treat's art style instead. I'm dying. And poisoned. Can I fight now? These bastards, I swear. Alright, I'm gonna fully heal myself if I can. And if I have the next turn, I'll bang you all. So yeah, 2020 is coming up, which means 2019 is ending. I'm having trouble with coming up with the top 10 list recently for the best games of 2019 because there's just so many games I played recently. And at the same time, I want to include all of them, but I know that's gonna make a long video. Not only that, but if I were to organize them as well, then I don't know, I feel like it's just gonna... I might want to just make a video of the best of 2019 rather than just top 10 because, like, rather than talking about 10 and maybe some honorable mentions briefly, I want to talk fully on all the games I played this year that I just absolutely, like, enjoy playing. And, spoilers, Dragon Quest is one of them, of course. Not the top 10, just, like, in general, like, one of the games. I'm not even sure if it's gonna make the top 10. In fact, technically, this game was out on PS4 back in 2016, 2017. I don't exactly remember the year. So I'm not sure if that even qualifies for this year's list. I guess it really depends on whether or not I absolutely enjoy it or not.
Luminary.
We're just gonna have to see. But yeah, instead of a top 10 list, I probably just want to go for, like, the best overall games I played this year. And then maybe afterwards make a top 10 list to discuss what I like more compared to it. Because I kind of like, I always have, like, a fondness of comparing things. Which is why I make compare and contrast every time I make the game. Although, production for the South Park episode has been pretty slow so far. I honestly want to re-record everything just to get, like, more of a fresh experience on my end. And to make it a lot more organized, I'm probably going to get, like, 2 PS4 versions or 2 Xbox One versions, just so that it's a lot more, like, it's a lot more, like, fair, because as of now, I own the Switch version of Fractured Butthole and the PS3 version of Stick of Truth, which is not the best, which I don't think it will be the best, like, versions to try and compare to. So I think it's probably a lot more better if I have, like, the same version, which would either be PS4 or Xbox One or PC if there's a sale going on Steam. But I'm more fond of, like, physical copies in general anyway, so there's that. Alright, we can do this. We'll be fine. That was actually a pretty long battle, huh? I didn't expect it to be that long, but, dang. Do I have anything that's, like... Oopsies.
Listen.
I got a hat-trick. Do I have anything that, like, cures... Nope. Maybe items? It's only a single antidote, though. Oh well. I'll probably buy more later on in the case I get ridiculously poisoned or something. Alright, so where am I going? Head to the coast of Valor to Mount Panglai, which is behind us. Hello. Up here. Yeah, this is definitely new territory for sure. And if I'm dying now, I feel like it might be a good opportunity for us to slightly grind a little bit against these vicious bokoblins. Although, the poison arrows will definitely be annoying for us, huh? Okay. Wait, no, they're all the same enemies. I probably don't even need to bang them. I could probably just sizzle them instead, huh? Oh well. I could probably just, like, attack them normally. I don't even need to, like, sizzle or bang them, huh? Alright. Yeah, just regular attack seems to actually be more beneficial instead of a group attack.
All is well that ends well.
It's possible that I might not even have, like, the appropriate, I want to say, magic stats to deal with them if ever I do sizzle and bang. But regardless, you seem to be doing fine. Ha! Joke's on you. We're already poisoned. Alright, Hendrik, I command you to heal me. There we go. You're a good boy, Hendrik. Oh wow, that didn't actually kill one hit. It's a little worried. Worrisome, I mean. That's a little worried. Yeah. Clearly I need to more of an account for my English. Hold on one sec. Toby, can you not yell too much? I'm recording. Okay? Sorry about that. This guy's about to die. Hendrik, I require assistance in healing again.
Luminary.
Thank you. He's basically my mercy to me being Genji. Have I ever told you guys how much I love that ship? I don't know why. It's like... oof. Shipping characters is always fun. I don't know why. It's just like... just imagine like couples or something. Like, who would make a good couple? Oh, these two. Sure, why not? I'm not even sure if like Genji and Mercy is a thing or not, but like I feel like it might be too, since they're heavily hinted at or something, you know? If not Genji and Mercy, it's probably like Soldier 76 and Mercy. But I want Genji and Mercy. I don't know why. I don't even play Overwatch that much, but for some reason those two are just like a cute couple together whenever I do play them. I can't think of any other couples. Like Tracer technically already has a canonical like girlfriend, right? So that's out of the question. I mean, I guess in my head I could probably just pair her up with Widowmaker or something. I don't know. I'm weird. I know. Oh, what the heck's going on? Hold on a second. Did we drop frames? That's very worrisome we did. I don't think the recording should mess up, theoretically at least, but like... there's like one brief moment where we did like drop some frames, which is worrisome for sure. Oh, I have Steam open. What the heck? Get out of here, Steam. Make sure nothing in the background is running, and hopefully none of my family members are playing online video games as I'm live streaming. Right now it seems that the frame rate drops are gone, but that's very worrisome. Thankfully, whenever I record them, it doesn't seem like it affected that much at all. So it's a lot more preferable that I record while live streaming at the same time. So that whenever I see the video, when it is recording, nothing seems to be lost in terms of quality. And it should still output at 1080p whenever I do record. Yeah, I'm seeing... okay, so we're now at 3010 all of a sudden. That is worrisome. That is worrisome. It's like a little bit of that moment, like back then as well, back in where was that area with the prince, the cowardly prince, and the scorpion enemy? It's like back then, like I had like every so often like some notification saying that my frames are dropping, and I'm a little bit scared that this might be one of those instances again. That's gonna be unfortunate. Maybe Discord is also doing... hold on. I'm in a battle, thankfully, so I don't have to worry about much aside from possibly dying. So, Hendrik, I want you to make sure I don't die. Otherwise, that will be no good. Okay, I'm gonna just quit Steam altogether. Hopefully that fixes it. Okay. Otherwise, I don't know what else could affect the internet. Okay, yeah, you're not healing me at all. I'm just gonna heal myself. My phone? What the heck? What is this icon? Okay. Parsec's open. I don't even use Parsec. So I'm just gonna end that real quickly. Oh my god, I just healed myself. How the hell? Alright, there we go. Anything else that requires me internet access? Okay, Discord's not fully closed, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, hopefully that fixes things. I hope so, at least. Hendrik is dying. I should probably heal him soon. And his MP is gone. Oh my goodness. I think that's why he hasn't been healing me. I'm sorry, Hendrik. I have been neglecting you so much. This guy is pepped up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay. This might end badly. This might end badly. We have to run. We gotta run. Yes. Okay. No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is not good. Oh no! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh shoot! How far do we go back, and how much money did we lose? Oh my goodness! Oh, that is a lot of gold. Oh. Oh, I didn't even see a bank nearby. Was there a bank, like, in the last bastion? Because if there was, I must have missed it. There was. Okay. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I can fix this. I know what to do. Hold up. Hold up a second. Hold up, sir. How do I... Can I load my game? Oh man, I can only save. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I still got the same prompt regardless. Oh, that is horrible. That is... Oh my goodness. I thought I lost that much money, but I still have it. Or unless I actually got more money than that, but... Okay, okay. That's fine, that's fine. That's fine. I'll go to a bank real quickly. So there is a bank here. And I just wasn't paying attention. Alright, sir. Store all my money. I would like a deposit, please. Sir? What the heck? Oh, I could only store in 1000s. Alright, fine. Here we go. And, before we do anything else, can I steal your... I can clip inside you, apparently. I'm not sure if that's, like, background aesthetic or something, but I want that chest. Oh, well. Alright, fine. Alright. No big deal. You just have to go the long route again, and, item store, right. Okay, let's go to an item store, buy a shoot ton of antidotes. Wait, I just realized I'm gonna have to go back to the bank because I stored all my money there. Oh, this is what happens when you panic. Angabot, I recognize that anywhere. Even me, good old friend Base. You remember me, right? Duck. Eric sold the mucker. Ah, ow, come, you've never told me you was a luminary, eh? I nearly fell out of my chair when I heard. Trust Eric is end up knocking about with a bona fide legend. How's old Eric anyway? Is he doing alright? I haven't seen him, have you? Or separating into the confusion, eh? Well, with things out there that's understandable. Well, all I got for sure is the survivors. I'll be alright one another. I can't go easy. Are you an item shop, sir? Thank you. Okay. It's like, I remember you, yes, but at the same time, I don't care. I just need... Carries poison and heals. Sure. That's good, right? Alright, now we're poor, but that's fine. In case we die again, we won't lose that much. Alright. time to set off to our adventure again. And this time, hopefully, we won't die. Oh man, that was horrible. I'm gonna need a horse, huh? I don't know if the horse whistle is actually working this time. Because beforehand, we had to actually manually go to a horse whistle to get one. But now that the darkness is gone... Maybe? Wait, did we lose it? Oh, we lost it. Okay, so that's why we don't have the item anymore. We don't have the horse healer or something. Okay, guess we are going to Panglai by foot. Let me break these barrels real quickly. A perfect placenta and a phial of Sage's elixir. Whoever the Sage Man is, I would like to meet him. A fiddlestick. I could use that to play violin. Alright, going back to our journey once again. We could probably skip most of the enemies on our way, but once we get to past the Mangle Grove area, onto the Coast of Valor, that's where we have to take things seriously, I think. Especially with the poisonous enemies. Frame drops are non-existent. Well, they're not non-existent, but they're not there right now. Last time I'm checking. So far so good. I want to keep it that way, if possible. How do I... Oh yeah, there's a bridge, I think. Or a rope. That works fine too. Some items over there, let's go get it. Spellbound bow? Is that kind of like the rain bow? Another fiddlestick. And some spellbound bow again. I can never, ever imagine ever speedrunning a JRPG game like this. Or any JRPG game in general, like, unless they're short. Or if they got an exploit that you could probably, like, utilize so that it doesn't take that long. Can I please? There we go. Like, there is this one GDQ video of someone speedrunning through Final Fantasy VII, and it was 8 hours long. How can you have the stamina to not just play a game for 8 hours straight, but to record yourself going as fast as possible as well, remembering every single thing you gotta do? It's like, I gotta commend anyone who could do that. It's like, JRPGs, or RPGs in general, I always like to take my time whenever I'm playing through it. There are times where I do like to rush myself with things, but that's just to get past the chapter instead of, like, get past, like, everything or something. Oh, shoot. Right, at least Poison Man's gone. I'm still asleep. Yeah, jeez, how can you speedrun a JRPG? It honestly feels too, like, time-consuming or too much work for me to, like, properly do it, you know? Oh, wake up. I'm just gonna die soon. Hey, that's good. There we go, alright. There we go. Sheesh. Jeez. There's also the RNG aspect of JRPGs as well. It's like, that's something you can't control at all. So, not only do I have to be patient, but I also have to be ridiculously lucky too. So, yeah, no way. There's no way I could do that. I have to take my time whenever I play these types of games. Even with Pokemon, and I know Pokemon speedrunning is very popular, but even with Pokemon, like, how do you, without exploiting, because I feel like if you're exploiting it, then it's just going to be instantaneously done. Like, the fastest one would probably be like 3 minutes, but if you're going for, like, going through the Elite Four without any glitches or exploits, how? Like, props for you for doing it, it's just, how do you do it? It seems really ridiculously, like, time-consuming to do so I just don't want to do it, you know? Alright, let's see how much damage this sizzle does. Okay, decent amount, decent amount. He'll live, Hendrik. Shoot. Yeah, stop. Stop it, please. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They're not all dying. But I'm gonna die soon. These poisonous guys are really annoying to deal with. Oh, stop. 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 It doesn't matter if I use the antidote now, because it can still, like, continuously poison me, I think. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna have to, like, continuously attack them and heal off the battle. Yeah, because I'm just doing nothing but, like, prolonging the inevitable. I gotta just start killing them immediately, and then heal once I'm done with battle. It's gonna be my plan right there. Only one guy left, unless he calls for reinforcements. Ooh, nice. I have a parry! Wait a minute, I could probably just do that instead. Make things a lot more simpler for me. Alright, next time I deal with those, I'll probably have to utilize the parry mechanic. In the meantime, I gotta start healing people. Okay. Running, out of antidotes. I got a strong antidote, but I'm not sure how long that's gonna last me either. Alright, going back up. This is the wrong way, sorry. Over here. Right. Let's try facing this guy again. Whew. My goodness. This is taking forever. Also, I don't even know why I'm bothering using an antidote if I'm gonna get poisoned again. Okay. Yeah, parry might actually be very useful if I have a higher chance of doing so. So, I'm gonna use the Great Sword Guard, and hope that Hendrik continues to heal me up. Or not, you could face them on yourself as well. Well, welcome back there, Rager Networks. What's going on? You like my new... Lexi told me to enlarge that if I can, but I'm not sure exactly how that's gonna work. But yeah, I got a new widget thing. I'm not sure exactly what you call it, but thanks for hosting. Is it hosting? Yeah, thanks for hosting me. Here's a pork bun for your reward and for your troubles.
Luminary.
I still need to talk to Trick or Treat about animating that eventually, for sure. All right. Ooh, I got skill points, so maybe I could, I don't know, do something about that. Let's see, huh? I have... Whoa! Hold up! You got 73? What? What? Okay. Well, it is a major priority that the first item you require. Oh, hey, double Dragon Slash. Nice. That, we get Metal Slash immediately. That is a mandatory requirement. I will do that soon, once I get the chance. It looks like we unlocked this ability, too. Miracle Slash, a mysterious attack that hurts an enemy while healing the user. That seems good. Continuing on forth, let's go for Heroism. Yeah, I feel like, Hendrik is gonna be very good for, like, sword attacks, so I'm gonna focus my chances on those. A Jai Falcon Slash? A four ferocious attack that put the Falcon Slash to shame. Shame on the Falcon Slash. So, it's a better Falcon Slash. But I also imagine it takes up more MP as well. Oops. Don't know if I have enough, though. For my Metal Slash. No, I do not. And even then, I'm still using a great sword rather than a regular sword, so that's something I gotta, like, start getting the habit of once I upgrade properly. But yeah. We're continuing on forth onto Mount Pang Lai. See what these enemies, see what they're up to. The gleeful grublins. We're still poisoned. I guess we could probably use our antidote now. Ouchie, ouch. Nice. Oh, dang it, Hendrik. There, that's how you deal with a grublin. Oh, don't worry about that, we can heal you mid-battle, or off-battle. Also, backup? Really? Okay, Hendrik, now it's the time to actually start attacking. Oh, yo, you know what we could do? We could do a double Dragon Slash, see what that looks like. Blaze of Glory. That doesn't seem like... Oh, it's probably because I don't have a sword with me, huh? I only have a great sword with me. Okay. Hendrik, you are not good at attacking properly. You keep getting countered. Ah, there we go. The gleeful grublins are defeated. Sweet. Items. Let's see here. Now, should use the strong antidote. That heals and it cures poison. So I'd say that's gonna be useful. Alright. I'll survive, I think. Also, there's a campfire. We could probably just, like, rest there once we get to it. Item here? This looks like an area for an item. Or an enemy. A big enemy. A Tangala. Whatever this thing is. Ouch. One more hit to do it. There we go. We're fine. We are fine. Right. Is it really just enemies? This is a very big grassy patch of areas. That's fine, that's fine. I don't feel like dancing. Not since the K-pop fans called me a cracker at one point. Do I look like a cracker? Because, God.
All is well that ends well.
I had an interesting morning this morning, I guess. And by this morning, I mean like during the hashtag H3H3 party is over was trending. Ugh. I swear to God, like I thought weeaboos or like anime elitists were bad, and then I met the K-pop fans. Ugh. They're like, without a doubt, the most judgmental, entitled. And I'm not saying all K-pop fans are like that. My niece is a K-pop fan, and she's very reasonable when it comes to like things. Like I know I don't like it. She understands that, and she doesn't expect everyone to like it. That's the type of K-pop fan I like. Not the one that like sends death threats or calls everyone racist when they're not. They call me a white guy. Do I look white? They were literally judging me just from like what I think. Oh, it's because you're white. That means you're racist. Okay, sure, if you want to believe that. God, I hate to like bring down the moment a little bit because of what happened, but I just kind of have to point that out because it was been in my mind for recently. I just want to share that out. I want to know what you guys think. If you guys like K-pop or not. Do you guys agree with me, or do you guys think I really am a racist white guy? Tunnel's a dancing move, right? That's probably why. This is what happens when I try to improv things. Like, I see one subject, and then whatever is on my brain at that subject, I bounce. Like, okay, I'm seeing tikis. Crash Bandicoot. That's the first thing that pops into my mind. I see chickens. Those are not chickens, those are rabbit. Oh yeah, remember that sad death scene in The Last of Us? Weird random shit happens whenever I like think of like just an object or what's going on in the scenes. Like that's what it comes to when it comes to like me thinking things. It's like one thing pops up on screen and then I vaguely remember something that happened to me whenever I'm playing a video game or an experience that I had or whatever. And that's just what happens. Also, I'm dying. I gotta start healing myself. Oh, thanks, Hendrik. On top of anime, by the way, is there any anime out there that's worth watching?
Unforgivable.
What? Oh, I'm dead. Can I, Uh-oh. Can't... I swear to God, if I die again...
I failed you.
I wasn't even trying. Like, I'm clearly not trying. I was so close to the fire thing, too. Last save. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, that was annoying. Alright, how far am I paying light? It's just the bottom of the mountain, I'll be fine. Alright. Hold up. Where's oh, strong antidote, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's try to deal with these guys again. I need to figure out a way to, like, properly combat against them. Maybe if I just activate my counter, but then they have the ability to, like, pep attack as well. That's something I gotta really be worried about. For now, I'm just gonna be on my guard and see where that leads me to. There we go. You know something I just realized? I haven't yet to play Bloodborne yet. Like, of all the Dark Souls games, I've played one, Demon Souls, Code Vein, I just recently got a copy of Sekiro, and I'm looking forward to getting that. But I've never actually tried Bloodborne before. And I also don't know what to expect in that game at all. I know it's from Software, so that should be fun, right? I've been recently getting way into like Dark Souls type of style games. And so far I've managed to pretty much enjoy all of them. Oh, except for Demon Souls. I'm sure it's mostly because due to my impatientness or my inexperience when it comes to like playing games, but Demon Souls is hard. It's easily the hard, like, why are people like comparing games to Dark Souls when Demon Souls is just way harder? Like, Dark Souls got nothing on Demon Souls. Let me tell you that right there. Demon Souls is, without a doubt, the hardest game I've played, period. Ever. And it's not because it's necessarily like the mechanics are hard or anything, it's because of the horrible frame rate. Or like, the input delay. Or all the BS like one-hit insta-death as well, like the knockback, like it's a hard game, mostly because of its mechanics rather than like its gameplay. That's what I find most hard about Demon Souls is that sometimes it's kind of like bullshitty hard rather than like legitimately hard, because I could go through and power through the enemies, but oh no, I run out of potions to heal myself. Let me go back to a save point. Oh wait, a save point is literally a 30-minute walk from my current location. That's another thing, is like, there are no save points. Period. Your save point is at the beginning of the level. It's bullcrap. I hate it. This game gives you no mercy whatsoever. At least with Dark Souls, it's a lot more fair when it comes to the difficulty until you get to that one dark area. I forgot exactly where it's called, but like it's the infamous dark area that also has a lot of frame rate issues as well, unless you play on PC with the DS mod. But there's no way you can mod Demon Souls on PS3. And that's the thing. Like, I don't think I would be like mad at all if at the very least it was playing at 30 frames per second. I feel like that's my most like largest criticism when it comes to Demon Souls is the frame rate. Because of that, like, I can't like input things properly. It lags like hell, and I just, this guy really gotta stop calling reinforcements. But yeah, because of that, I just, it gets really annoying to like deal with all the BS-ness. And I'm pretty sure like it is a really fun game. Like, if I'm in the mindset, or if I'm like that hardcore enough to deal with all that, I just prefer Dark Souls, honestly. Like, that's my Demon Souls game that I want to play. Which, I feel like that's probably why Dark Souls got the attention it is, because that is the one that got more popularized. And that is the one that I think people gravitate toward the most when it comes to fun, hardcore games. Or at least the first one that was, like, really fun, because I'm pretty sure they were, like, Bloodborne and Sekiro, and I think the recent Star Wars game is kind of like a Dark Souls type of gameplay. Those games are also fun, but Demon Souls will always be like the quote-unquote first one that pretty much popularized the genre. Yeah, that's what I think of Dark Souls. Haven't played Dark Souls 2 or 3 yet. I haven't even beaten the first Dark Souls yet either. Like I said, I stopped at that dark area with the frame rate issues. Well, for frame rate for 360 and PS3, I'm assuming, because like I'm playing the game on my Xbox One, and I think they might have fixed it. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. How's it on Switch, by the way? I haven't gotten the Switch port yet, but I want to know if that game's like any better on Switch or not, or if it all equally has like the frame rate issues as well, because some third-party games tend to be pretty bad on Switch. Not all of them, mind you, but like the majority of them that don't take that much effort to do tends to be lazily ported, which is unfortunate. Like, I like my Switch. I like playing games on the go. It's so much fun doing that, but sometimes there are just some games that, like, you play and you feel like this could have been way better if it didn't have like this issue or that issue, or if hell, maybe even if the Switch's limitations in terms of power is to blame. But then I also look back and I was like, well, what about Doom? Doom is a very good Switch port game. Why didn't that flop? Why didn't that like suck? Why couldn't they make it like Doom or Aliens Isolation? Or what other Switch ports are there that I ridiculously enjoy? I'm looking at my library right now. Like, I can't really think of any. But yeah, like Switch games can be made to be fun. It's just whether or not the developers are up to the task to actually make that game. If not, then base cave. Climb the mountain lane, find out what the movement is doing. Okay. Seems to be a little bit of a dead end around here as well. Yeah, there is. So I'm guessing we have to go to the cave as a continuation or something. But yeah, God, what was I talking about again? I feel like I was going on a random tangent of some things, and then a DM and whatever that is, and we just all of a sudden talked about Dark Souls. I think we have to go to that cave. That's the only way to progress, I guess, so... Yeah, we should be fine. Hopefully. To the base cave! Wherever that would lead to. Oh man, this is... All of a sudden I'm getting like a flashback of Dragon Quest VIII in the first dungeon where we go inside this cave. It makes sense too because I'm actually wearing Dragon Quest VIII outfits. It's a game I really want to get back to, but it's also another game I kind of don't have the patience to play either. God, nothing's worse than like picking a game up back after like God knows how long you played through it and then just forgetting how to play it. I like games that are simple enough so that you understand all the controls, so that when you come back to playing it, you know exactly what to do. Like, I was a little bit worried whenever I'm like going back to Crash Bandicoot to do my 100% completion bonus for like the first, second, and third game. One thing I got really annoyed by is trying to remember what I can and cannot do on the first game versus what I can and cannot do on the third game. That could be a little bit like annoying because like, okay, what mechanics can I not do? And I had to allocate for that to my playstyle. That's why like people like to like complete the third game, well, mostly since it's required for you to do so, get the secret ending. But for me, I want to complete the first game first and then work my way through the second game and then the third game. That's how my mindset was when I'm trying to do a 100% completion playthrough for the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Because if I complete the third game, it's like, okay, now I'm losing my abilities because I'm going backwards. So instead, I should probably just go forward instead. And thankfully, I actually got my Platinum Trophy for Crash Bandicoot 1. And let me tell you, that was hard to do. It was ridiculously challenging to get everything to up at least Gold tier Relic. I do not recommend it unless you're that hardcore, but I finally got my first Platinum on that game, and I am absolutely proud of it. I didn't get all the trophies, unfortunately, for the first game. There's this one DLC that includes Stormy Ascent, and there's this one trophy, I believe, that requires you to get a gold relic in that one. I have yet to do that by the time I live stream this. And if I do, I'll probably do a tweet, which you should follow me in case you want to see any updates on what I'm doing, what I'm going to be doing. Links in the below in the channel. Hopefully you guys can see it along with my YouTube videos. That's where I upload most of my Let's Plays and live stream archives. So yeah. since I know that Twitch automatically like deletes all your videos unless you highlight them. And as of now, I'm kind of getting tired of that, so I'd rather just like archive everything I do on YouTube instead. Just to showcase, hey, these are my experiences with these games. Oh my god, I just died again? Oh my god, I'm legitimately trying to like grind it out too, but like, I feel like I'm ridiculously under-leveled or something. Can Hendrik actually do this, or... I feel like Hendrik's gonna die too. I mean, thankfully we saved this time, so... We have no choice, we've gotta flee. Please. Oh my god, yeah, there's no way, we're gonna die. We're gonna die, unless the enemies decides to be, like, dumb. I think we're gonna die. Yeah. I'm not getting good at this. Warp was the only Crash game I'm confident in my abilities to platinum. Yeah, that's what I heard from everyone, for sure. But yeah, I'm on my way to trying to platinum, or at the very least Gold Relic, the DLC for the first game as well, if I can. Because I don't want to platinum the third game up until I platinum the second game. That's kind of like my rule set right there, since I want the ability to platinum all the games. If that makes sense. I already platinumed like Spyro, and to be fair, Spyro is not really a hard game to platinum at all. Like, I'm pretty sure anyone could do it. Even the first game, like, is not that difficult to try out as well. But, yeah, Crash is way more harder, I feel. Especially the first game. Like, I'm not gonna even bother doing the platinum relics for all the stages. I'm perfectly content with gold relics, since that's the highest requirement for completion bonus. Oh man, good luck trying to gold relic Stormy Ascent. I'm dying again. I really gotta start paying attention. I'm sorry. I can't always rely on Hendrik to heal me all the time. On that note, have you ever tried to platinum relic a JRPG? Oh man. At first, the first Crash game wasn't designed to have time trials, that's the problem. That's what I've heard so far as well, because like I don't think in the original they had like relic times at all. And so that's because like the developers tried to make like a base time zone, a timeline for what is required for a gold relic or platinum relic, and so on and so forth. Whereas like with the, I think the second and third game, they're already preset for what time you had to do for platinum relic, so like they could just copy and paste that from the original games. Platinum a JRPG. Yeah, going back to that topic, I've only done so once with Persona 5. I could probably show it off, but like, I don't like. Well, I can't show it off with this because I'm playing this on a Switch. If I'm playing on a PS4 right now, I could easily show that off. But that's not a game that's like that hard to platinum at all. It's just really, really long to do so. You have to essentially play through the game twice to platinum relic. Sorry, not platinum relic. To platinum Persona 5. And let me tell you, trying to do the Let's Play for Persona 5 again, and this time 100%ing it, it is hard for me to get back to doing so as well, especially since Persona 5 Royal is coming out next year. I'm yet to do Spyro 3. I burned out after platinuming the first two in a short time span. Playing the Spyro trilogy is pretty fun, especially speedrunning too. I definitely know you for sure like speedrun too, especially since we actually recorded that. Not sure when that's coming out, but like it's gonna come out soon eventually, hopefully. But yeah, speedrunning any game that you really enjoy is quite a pleasure in itself. If I'm a lot more skilled with like doing exploits in platforming games, I definitely would love to try out speedrunning. I'm pretty sure like a baseline speedrun would be like Super Mario 64, since that's the first game that anyone like speedruns, and the most popular one as well. but I'm more interested in trying to speedrun Odyssey, if anything, actually. I don't know why, I just love the control style for that game, and I want to try it out. Super Mario 64 was pretty fun, did that recently. Nice. Oh yeah, since Kite, you're in the chat, I might as well enable your... Oh, whoa, I already did that. Oh, I just realized. Hold up a second. Debbie, you're not in the stream. Neither are you, Lexi. I'm gonna have to opaque you a little bit. There we go. How far are we? Okay, we'll be fine. Hendrik, as long as you heal me, I think we should be fine, hopefully. I was here all along. Yeah, I didn't realize you were here until like you started talking. Am I doing a bounty? No, I'm just progressing through the game. I'm just sucking because I keep dying a lot. It might be because I might be under-leveled, which is why I'm dying a lot. So I guess this is kind of a good opportunity for me to like grind a little bit as well, but at the same time, like when you start like dying as you grind, that's when you know you're really under-leveled. Well, then again, it's also the fact that I have only 2 party members on me right now, so that could be something as well. Not only that, but these guys keep on, like, freaking, like, calling for reinforcements as well. So that might have an effect on anything. There's a Super Mario 64 bounty. Oh, that's what you're talking about. No. I'm not that skilled at Super Mario 64 at all, so... I enjoy the game, and I'm also willing to sometimes do a 120-star playthrough of it as well. I'm just not that good to the point where I could confidently speedrun. And even then, like, if I want to speedrun the game, I could probably at best do a 16-star speedrun, rather than like a no-star or a 1-star speedrun. I can't do those fancy exploits at all. I could, like, that's like, 16-star speedrun is probably the best I could do.
Luminary.
It's either 16 or 30, I don't remember exactly the number. That bounty is definitely for veterans. Otherwise, if not, then 70-star speedrun. That's probably like a basic speedrun, I want to say, for any beginners to start out playing through the game. Yeah. A rock bomb shard is what I've got. This guy's glowing too, I might as well get him. So this is rock bomb. Maybe we could deal with him as soon as possible. It is grinning maliciously. That's not a good sign. Oh, how much HP does this guy have? Ooh, nice, we killed the dragon. The dragon rider. Well, I guess the dragon technically as well. Still grinning maliciously. A little bit scared. He did a kamikaze! Wow. Wow. I thought it was annoying in Smash Bros, but no, a kamikaze literally is like one of the most powerful attacks in this game. Running out of like MP too. Can I get any higher? Yes, I can. Sweet. Slopes. Okay. We're getting close to the exit, hopefully. Ooh, excuse me. What is in this cave, though? A fresh jug of water. Nice. Always nice to have that in caves. Oh, there's a lot of items there, too. I mean, can I... I can only flap. I can't go, like, any higher than this. Oh, there we go. There we go. I wanted to speedrun this on PS4, but I saw how long it was because you can't skip the cutscene and decide not to. I think they patched the ability to skip cutscenes. If we're talking about Spyro, then yeah, you can skip cutscenes now, so you don't have to worry about that at all. Granted, it is faster to to speedrun the game on PC, but yeah, PS4 is not a bad option if that's your only option. Alright, let's just mount this dragon. There we go. I guess the run I did was 30 star. I'll proceed normally until after beating Bowser 2. I'm at Dragon Quest 11. Oh, good luck. Good luck speeding running a JRPG. I think I've said this before, but like, you gotta have a lot of dedication to speedrun a JRPG. Unless it's Kingdom Hearts. I think Kingdom Hearts might be an exception since it's also like a hack and slash game. But otherwise, like turn-based RPGs, tactical-based RPGs, I can't do that. I can never, ever speedrun through that. Those are the type of games that I feel like I have to take my time with whenever I play. But even then, I'm assuming the PC version is probably the faster version to run this game on. Since that's pretty much like the rule set for most games that are multiplat, is that if it's the PC version, it's most likely the faster version, unless there's like specific glitches, exploits, or whatever on a specific version. Like, I believe, and this is gonna sound strange, but like, LA Noire is actually faster on the Switch, because for some reason that's the only version you could skip cutscenes on. Which is really weird. The game runs horribly with the frame rate slowed down and all that, but because you have the ability to skip cutscenes on the Switch version, that's technically the faster version. Although I'm pretty sure like with the PC version you could skip it using a mod, and I think that might be the normal rule set. Most Fire Emblems can be beaten really quickly, really. Not for me at all. It took me about 100 hours, I think, to beat Fire Emblem 3 Houses alone. Otherwise, like with every other game, at best, probably 40 hours of playtime. Yeah, especially the one on GBA with Lynn, Hector, and Eliwood. That took me a total of, I believe, 44 hours and 30 minutes. And I remember that time very well, because it was the first Fire Emblem game I played and beaten. And of course, it's one of my all-time favorite games ever. Awakening took me about, I think, 63 hours, give or take some time. Switch is fastest for Dragon Quest 11 because you can skip cutscenes and other qualities of life fixes. Okay, that might make sense too. But yeah, things like that might be like interesting because like that makes the PC version sometimes like not the fastest version because there are some weird things that like make the other versions faster somehow. But as a general rule of thumb, PC version is usually the faster version. Now, there seems to be this town. My first run Golden Deer playthrough was 150 hours. Ooh. And I'm assuming it took you that long because of all the other side quests, because like in my normal playthrough, I did some side quests, but not all of them. And it took me roughly around 100 hours or so. And I was going for, what was it? What was, the blue something. The Blue Lions, I think.
Temple on top of a mountain.
Blue Fire Emblem Raid in a day once, but I played that game a lot. Ooh, we have a cutscene now.
It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind. Yggdrasil fell to earth not far from here, yet the temple buildings escaped entirely unscathed.
I know that face. That man is a knight of Heliodor. Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Angrila are made of sterner stuff, as you will soon see.
Oh, these guys think we're the enemy.
What in the... These movements must be intended to confound us. Be on your guard. We may attack from any angle.
Okay.
Enough, all of you. Is this how we treat visitors? As your High Lama, I order you to stand down.
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors. They are soldiers of Heliodor. We cannot be sure.
Did everything I
of their
could on hard,
intentions.
though I didn't find hard mode to be exactly
Soldiers of
challenging.
Heliodor, you
That could
say?
also be a reason for that many hours of playthrough as well.
Not at all.
is the sheer difficulty.
Perhaps.
I
But his young
cannot
friend does
play
not
the
look
hardest
like a
difficulty. I think it was
military man to
maddening
me.
for the life of me without like having some students die.
I sense a great power within you. Tell me, young man, are you the
Ooh,
luminary?
do I get to say no?
Do not try to hide it. The strength of your soul radiates from every chakra.
Oh, that's not as fun as I hoped it to be.
Incredible. He divined your true identity with a single glance.
Yes, it did.
How long we have waited for this day.
I swear these strings are harder
Please, you
to
must
open.
forgive my disciples' discourtesy. Their training is...
Exactly. You actually have to start being careful now. I hate it. But I also respect anyone that could do
would
it.
please me if you would join me in the high hall at the top of the temple. We have much to discuss.
Strange child, but remarkably perceptive for one so young. There is more to him than meets the eye, that much is certain. Well, we have come this far. We might as well make our way to
Couldn't
this
stop playing Three
high
Houses
hall
because I
of
couldn't
theirs.
decide what leader
See
to
what he has
choose.
to
I
say.
might have to have a save file on all three. That's what I did as well. Granted, I've only beaten the game once in the Blue Lions route, but I do have 3 separate save files for each occasion. So, yeah, there's that. That's what I recommend if you really can't decide which is the first playthrough you want to go through, is to make multiple save files and see which one you want. But I think the way they handled all the characters' introductions and the students as well was very well done. Like, they made it diverse enough so that there are some characters you love, some characters you hate, and you actually have to decide which one you like. Of course, usually people would go for one character that they absolutely love and just pick that route instead. I wasn't like that at all, though. In fact, the one character I absolutely really love and wanted to marry was on the Golden Deer route. But my first playthrough was on the Blue Lions route. Thankfully, you can recruit other students as well, so I managed to get her. Where are we going in? Head to the High Hall at the very top of the Angela. Oh, okay. That's where we need to go. Now there are like 20 save files. They increased the save files for the last patch. Really? Oh man. One thing I was really annoyed by is the fact that in the original they only had 5 save files, but if they expanded to 20, then... ah yes, merit candidates. Welcome, Luminary. This is the High Hall of Angela. His Holiness awaits you within. Yeah, it's a little bit weird too. On the character I married, I'll explain this after this
I
cutscene.
welcome you once again to Angela, honored luminary.
I married,
As I believe
spoiler.
you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama of this most sacred temple.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct? Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this world, in the castle of Dundrasil.
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this banner? It is the emblem of Dundrasil.
It looks
Since
like a
the age of
Pokemon.
heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train
You know that sword
for
Pokemon?
6 years of their youth. Your young friend was born a prince of Dundrasil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study under the great Grand Master Pang. Sadly, that was not to be.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood. What of his tutor, this Grand Master Pang you speak of?
When the Lord of Shadows brought the World Tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from destruction. The spell succeeded.
Hone Edge, Double Edge,
but the
IE
power
Slash?
was too great.
Yeah, Hone Edge.
Grand Master
The sword
Pan
one.
did not return.
I don't see a shield on that emblem,
Sacrifice
so...
indeed.
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the field of discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something you must see.
It is a shame that the Grand Master cannot be here. I would have liked to meet one so noble. Come, let us see what His Holiness has in store.
Okay. It is my honor to serve the chief instructor of this temple. If Dundrasil had not fallen, I would have trained you as a child, according to the instructions of Grandmaster Pang. No doubt you are eager to undertake the training. That is your birthright. But first, pray speak with His Holiness. He waits you by the entrance of the field of discipline, which stands behind the temple. Okay. That is a big field. Alright. No, it's a lot bigger on the map than it is on
Beyond those
actuality.
doors lies the field of discipline, where students of Angri-La strive for enlightenment. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history, and of the luminary of legend himself, Erdwin. Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple, and trained him in the secrets of spiritual realization. But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone who would change his fate forever.
Who was this person?
Another of Ai Yi's disciples, a young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. A man named Morkant. Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends. When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Morkant's magic, he might never have prevailed. Before setting out, they carved an inscription into this stone, a pledge of eternal friendship. It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
Morkant. I have not heard the name before.
Now allow me to show you to the field of discipline, if you would be so good as to follow me.
Okay, that's the big field I was wondering about.
Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the age of heroes, many a would-be warrior has spilled sweat and blood upon these flagstones. If your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang, like all the princes of Dundrasil before you. I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the age of heroes. Even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training here. The memory of his achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
I'm not sure how I feel about
His
that pause there.
achievements.
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples
Right.
whose efforts were lacking were given motivation, directly to their fundament. It became known as the Naughty Stick. During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honourable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times. The tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
A legendary achievement indeed.
This is a weird
You
legend.
are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand Master, and emerged stronger every time. The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive. I sense it. Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honored if you would join us.
Yep,
We may not
a
be able
naughty
to
stick.
aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us. But in this respect at least, we can provide.
That night, the High Lama holds a banquet in Base's honor. Long-suffering disciples are overjoyed to have an evening respite from their training and eat, drink, and dance till the early hours. Then morning comes. Feast sounds good.
Awake at last, It is high time we were on our way. If the Grand Master was still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
Yeah, that's okay. That seems simple enough. Gosh, it would be nice to live in a palace like this. Just sleep here too, you know?
And the hermit, what news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Alone? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a dangerous task.
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not agree? Come now, do not be so churlish. The High Lama needs our help. It would not do to let him down.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this
But thou
burden
must.
alone. I shall come with you. We must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
Alright. Guess we're setting out to our first journey to climb to the very top of Mount Panglai and take the tunnel to the peak. What is that again? Well, this is clearly not the top of the mountain since there's more mountains up here. No. Wait, am I right? I'm getting a little confused where I'm supposed to go exactly. Sir, path to the top of the mountains lies east as you exit the temple, but beware. Oh, okay, okay. So it's not here, it's out of the city. So, wait a minute, there's a person that requires a side quest. Whether one emerges from battle in triumph or defeat depends not on one's skill with a sword or one's magical might, but upon one's will to win. No matter how powerful one's opponent, one must clear one's mind of all doubt and devote oneself entirely to overcoming the challenge they present. This is the first teaching of Angrelai. We disciples train day after day to master this mindset. Perhaps our teachings might aid you in battle to come. Would you like to experience our training for yourself? This particular lesson involves defeating a mighty monster using a certain pet power. Okay. The monk wants you to show that you truly understand one of the core principles of teaching the Angrelai by defeating the monster with a particular pet power. Good. You have the spirit of a true disciple. I sense that you have braved the battlefield countless times before and performed the dance of death with many of foul flames. For this trial, you had to slay one of the boral serpents that haunt the path of Mount Panglai during the day and hide themselves away at night. They are fearsome foes indeed, and not only that, you must use the power Blaze of Glory before felling the fiend. The skill vastly increases one's attack might and expenses. Okay. I think we have that ability, so hopefully we should be able to do that. Kill a serpent. Oh, whoa, hi Llama, what are you doing here? Hello. Are you following me? You are following me. Okay, so you're, I guess, a current party member? Okay, okay. So yeah, to the east of there, as we exit Mount Panglai, is where we will search the beast. Alright. Summit Tunnel, and I guess the Summit Tunnel, right? Is our next destination? Where are we going exactly? This way. Just in case. Summit of Panglai, no entry without... Okay, that's why we need his permission. Why, but it isn't the Luminary. His Holiness sent word that you would be coming. You are going to rescue the hermit who went off to the top of the mountain, correct? Please be careful. I do not... it would not do for one as important as yourself to go missing too. Sweet. Before we do that, though, there seems to be an empty area over here, which means... usually, there's an item here. And now it's close enough. There's a treasure chest. That's even better. A staff of anti-magic. Okay, then. I don't think he's gonna be much of a fighter. I see Hendrik, so you recently started Act 2. Yes, that is correct. I think I'm in Act 2 right now. What happened beforehand was we went to the World Tree, and basically bit the dust. And we had multiple sessions where we play as other characters, and they had their own stories, aside from Veronica and Serena, where we don't know their whereabouts. But now, I, me, myself, and I have Hendrik with me here. So that's a recap of what happened. And we recently got the purple orb as well, which I'm under the assumption we have to recollect the other 5 as well. Can I, please? There we go. Black Dragon appeared. I think we already killed one of them back in the Helidor Castle. So this shouldn't be a problem, hopefully. Yeah, it's not that strong. We'll be fine.
Luminary.
Finally have your pet powers. What are you gonna do? Heal? Oh, whoa! Oh, hey! I have that ability. This will make things easier. I recently finished the game. I've done pretty much everything. I only have to finish the Tikkun 10. I have not even done that. I think I've done like 1 dungeon, and that's about it. I don't remember ever like doing anything else afterwards. The World Tree falling killed Hendrick's fashion sense, apparently. Yeah, he no longer has the knightlyhood of his armor. He has to rely on his pajamas to fight off evil. How did he lose his armor?
How can this be?
I did Gallenholm, which is the first one. I think that's the one I did as well. Like I said, I've only done once, and I think that was required to progress the story. I'm not sure if that's actually true or not, though, but I did it anyways. It was very early on in the game, though, so like I barely remember what happened aside from an empty town, and we were in 2D. Dragon Rider makes their first strike before the party have time to prepare. That is no good. And that is very good, though. And I believe since he was glowing, we get to ride the dragon. Which is probably mandatory anyways, if we want to climb up there. Okay, we have to hold it to fly upwards. We might require the use of more dragons later on as well. I wonder what's over here. It seems like a secret area. That's because it is. Really? There we go. Sorcerer's Ring. It's not required? Okay. So I just did it because I thought that we had to do it. Alright, we're getting close to the summit. Actually, now that you mention it, is there a way for us to change his outfit? No. Okay, so we have to unlock that outfit somehow. It would be nice to get Dragon Quest X outside of Japan. Not that I play it much. I don't have time for an MMO. Don't mind if I do. Find the Master Garbs. Okay. Let's make a campfire before we talk to him, I guess. In the case that something might happen. So, Dragon Quest X is an MMO, much like Final Fantasy XIV, I'm assuming? I don't have the storage space for an MMO. For me, I really don't have the time to play any MMOs nowadays. I think I had like a World of Warcraft account like back when I was like 8. But then after that, nice to getting. Sorry, I swore I speak English. I'm sick of meds are damaging my brain. It's fine. I have issues with English as well. Anyways, let's talk to the hermit.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate.
Damn.
But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Maybe if we didn't rest, he would have been still alive.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogre's Digest. And in mint condition.
Hendrik, this is no time for you to get a boner.
Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, some small solace. But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a...
So do you have past experience with the series? Yes, I have with Dragon Quest VIII. And that's it. I've beaten the first 2 dungeons, and I stopped playing as soon as 11 starts hitting the stores. For Switch, not for PS4. I didn't play I didn't play Dragon Quest XI on PS4. This is my first time experiencing this game.
Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
No, he is still breathing.
Oh.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between
Alright, military,
life
I
and
understand,
death.
Hendrik. It's always
It is
time.
only a matter
You
of
have to
time
make...
before he passes the point of no return.
Oh, man.
But there may yet be a way to save him. If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
Hmm.
But how? Is this even possible?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds. But it is not a decision
You just
to
know
be
Hendrik
taken
is keeping that
lightly.
magazine.
Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return. Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us?
Nah, I don't really feel like it.
This is no time for indecision. You heard him. Your grandfather does not have long left.
I will ask again. Think carefully before answering. Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void?
Yes, I'm
and
thinking
bring...
carefully. I say no.
This is no time.
Alright, fine.
I...
It's
Well,
issue number 1 in mint condition.
Very well.
Do I have it in our... Nah, I'm not gonna check. Rab looks a lot thinner than the last time you saw him. He can't have eaten anything in a long, long time. A copy of Ullr's Digest lies in the side. The blurb on the cover reads, Artistic Pics. Oh no, his copy's still there. We can't take it from him, unfortunately, but... Man, I was suspicious of the hat, too. Like, it kind of looked like Rab's hat. Okay, that's center we saved previously.
It is time to depart for the place to which every soul
Dragon
must
Quest
go.
invented the but thou
From
must
which few
situations
ever
in
return.
RPGs.
It is time to perform the rite.
It's like, you're not given a choice at all, you have to, as the hero of the legends.
What is this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
So we're here to rescue Rab, I'm assuming. Because this is definitely where we last saw him. Hello. This looks familiar. Into the void.
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Welcome, child, to the end of your journey. Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young. This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here?
Well, this time I legitimately don't know, so...
Oh, you poor young fool. You have no idea of the suffering to come.
Princess Gwaelin in
Let
Dragon Quest
me
1 got a bit
unburden
pushy
you
with it.
of at least a little of
Dost
your
thou love me?
ignorance.
No, but thou must. She was unstable.
I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand.
I love the twist of the
As you
Grandmaster
see,
Pang being the
this
cover girl of
world
Oogler's
is a
Digest
blank
#1.
slate. It is a place of nothingness. Before Yggdrasil fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the World Tree. But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead. A spiritual cul-de-sac. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate and be lost to the void. As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of Shadows is the only one who remains. This is your destiny. Accept it, for you cannot change it. Or do you cling to the vain hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches? If you do, you are a fool. And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all is lost. Some people just don't know when to give up.
I wonder how many people brought this thinking it would be completely family friendly, but then bunny suit. I don't know, there's a big letter T in the box art, right? I'm pretty sure that gives a good indication. The parents really think that, then I don't know. Although to be fair, like I'd probably be the uncle that doesn't mind my kids playing this game.
Did you think that he chose death out of a sense of despair? You could not be more
It is 12 where I am, but kind of the same thing.
He came here with
It's only by
hope
1
in
year,
his
it's
heart.
not that different.
The hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows. Your grandfather...
There are times where I
came
don't
so
understand
that I might teach him the last
rating
of my
systems between different
secrets.
countries though. Like, I know
You
the
know who I
Persona
am, of
series
course.
or the Shin Megami Tensei series in
Foolish
Japan is
child.
rated 0A, which
I
is
am
for all
Paul,
ages,
Grandmaster
but here in
of
America it's
Angrila,
rated M, which is 17.
Your grandfather's
That
teacher
is
and tormentor.
Interesting, that's an interesting age divide
You
between
see
two
the
countries.
magic circle that surrounds him. The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. This is the final secret. He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age.
I'm a father and grandfather.
But
I'm
when
the one
great
who recommended the
sigil
series
is
to them.
complete,
Each game is a
he
collection
will have
of...
mastery over a
vignette
power
bedtime
not
stories.
seen since the age of heroes.
Yeah, this is one, like, I'd probably, like, rather recommend my kid, like, if I had kids, I'd probably recommend them playing this game more than Final Fantasy, since it's...
give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue, I swear it!
What was she saying the first time? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, I feel like this game is probably one of the tamer T-rated games out there, for sure. While there are some, like, outfits that could be sexually construed, I don't think it's that bad, honestly. Like, I've honestly seen a lot worse than that. Especially in, like, Soul Calibur or Final Fantasy, of course. Romance and outfits maybe, but outfits generally only get games the 12 rating unless it's really bad. He got distracted and she threatened to spank him.
Well, would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Yes, very impressive. I thought you had gone soft in your dotage, but it seems you still have some guts.
The 12 rating
done.
covers are so many games where I am, it's almost pointless.
Grandmaster Pang, was that?
That's interesting because, like, for us here in America, usually the majority of the games are either rated E10 or M rated. Like, I don't see that many T rated games nowadays. It's always like E10 or M. I'm sure there are definitely some examples, this game being one of them, but like for the most part, like it's always like
Perhaps if you could stop
for
congratulating
adults or
yourself
for
one
kids.
moment and squint beyond the end of your bulbous nose, you would see we have a visitor.
Although, of course, we barely ever see any AO rated games or EC rated games either, so there's also that.
Oh my! Is it really you, laddie?
You just noticed me?
Oh, not you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you.
Oh, stop your sniveling. The boy is alive.
He's what? But what's he doing here then?
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
The ASRB in the US is pretty strict. For example, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess got a T rating because Link was recognizably human and carries a sword. I think with Twilight Princess, it definitely got a lot more darker compared to all the other Legend of Zelda games. Because for the most part, it's always been either E or E10 rated. And I guess nowadays, it's still kind of E or E10 rated for most Zelda games nowadays. Twilight Princess was the only exception, that and Hyrule Warriors, because of its dark nature or the big breasts. There's a 15 age rating, but if I see an RPG with that age rating, I get very concerned with what the outfits look like to get the age rating.
For all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's
Where are you from anyways?
I need to be on
Because usually the rating system I'm assuming you're talking about was the PEGI rating system, but I could have sworn that it's up to 12, 16, and then 18. I don't think I've seen a 15 rating unless it's a different country. To most parents, I suggest that if there are no problems with their kids watching Star Wars or Harry Potter, then any game between E and T are fine. Yeah, that's usually my general concern. UK. Really? Does the UK have a different rating system, or they also have the PEGI rating system as well? Because I could have sworn that there's no 15 rating system, unless I got my information incorrect.
Your grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angri-La. He now has the power to send enemies
games between E and T,
straight to the
I'm
beyond.
usually fine with kids playing.
It is a technique first
To be
evolved
and
in the age of heroes
although to be fair, I was kind of a
by
naughty kid back then. I played Mortal Kombat when I was 10.
luminary of legend.
And obviously, when I say Mortal Kombat, I'm talking about the remake back in
I have a
2011.
technique no less
So yeah,
impressive.
I was a naughty kid back
An
then.
attack
So
of
I'm
such
desensitized.
incredible power that it can tear through all
Definitely wouldn't
four
recommend any kid playing that
dimensions.
game.
It was devised by Erdwin himself during his training with Yi, our first Grand Master. And it will give you strength beyond reckoning, Luminary.
Well, that can't be a bad thing. Me with Morkant's spell and you with Erdwin's attack. We'll be unstoppable.
If you can master it. None since Erdwin has been able to do so. The training you must undergo to acquire this power will be more intense, more relentless, more excruciating than any you have faced before.
I was 14 when the original Mortal
Well,
Kombat came out, so it was
Do you think
never
you
an
have what
issue
it
for me.
takes to endure this most trying of trials?
No. I'm gonna get spanked.
I see that you have inherited your grandfather's backbone, but we will soon fix that.
I'm a little bit worried about that naughty stick she's holding.
Don't be a fool, laddie. You've no idea of the horror she can inflict with that thing. The Last time she took that paddle to me, I couldn't sit down for a week. No training can be as bad as that.
Well, do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials?
Alright,
I
fine.
knew you would make the right choice. Now, let us begin. The first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a blade of pure light. Hold out your hand and try. As good as can be expected for a first attempt. The heat of battle should help to speed you up a little.
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh, no, the poor lad.
It was Fallout New Vegas and Mortal Kombat PS3 for me.
Me? Why would I run?
Granted, Mortal Kombat wasn't the first M-rated game I played as a kid. I think the first one was at a friend's house.
What? You're going to make me
On her
fight my own
PS2 was
grandson.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Who better?
That was my first M-rated game, and that just
You have
opened up a
mastered
new
our
worm for me to
secrets
experience.
now. There is no one better suited to the task. And besides, I've always wanted.
And of course,
to see
thinking
two
back
princes of
nowadays, I
Dungeon
was,
battling it out.
why did I play that game as a kid?
Let me know when you are ready to begin.
Actually, more importantly, why did her parents let her play that game? Now that I think about it, it was interesting. All right, let's do this.
Before we continue,
Also, I don't think I played Fallout New Vegas before. I played
unfair advantage.
3 and 4, but
All
never.
in the name
And
of
I guess
speeding up your
76.
training, of course.
That was a that was a game that existed. But no, I never played New Vegas. I definitely wanted to try it out eventually if I had the time. Mortal Kombat was one of the first games to be rated at all. It helped create the rating system. Oh yeah, for sure. The first one held a lot of controversies, and I had the same thing happen with PS2 GTA.
That's the spirit.
You know what I want to think is
Don't
maybe
hold
like her
back.
parents played GTA.
Show him the true power of
And
our last and greatest.
That's
secret.
why they own the game in the first place, because like,
Just you
but I don't
watch
understand
me.
why they would let her play. I think her parents are a lot more like
Luminary.
relaxing compared to like my parents, where
Prepare
they're
yourself.
ridiculously strict.
Beat back the onslaught and unleash the technique if you can. The more you use
Yeah,
it,
that was technically my
the
first
stronger
M-rated
it will
game
become.
experience.
you must practice until it is perfect.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you what this old man can do.
All right.
Come on then, laddie.
Okay.
Show me your strength.
Oh, ouch, ouch. See if I can parry that. Okay, it looks like a match in which I'm supposed to die. The Skyrim and Oblivion age rating is too strict. They aren't that bad. Yeah, I agree. Skyrim theme seems pretty tame. Honestly, it probably works fine as a T-rated game, in my opinion. The battle music sounds like 60s Batman music. Wait, what? Wait, I'm supposed to fight? Oh, that changes everything then. Oh my.
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain.
I imagine that'd be really annoying. Huh, so I actually had to try. I thought that I was supposed to die because of the amount of damage he did. But no. And the fact that I missed my attack too.
Your grandfather has mastered.
Alright, let's do this
Before we
again, I guess.
continue, allow me to give your grandfather an unfair advantage. All in the name of speeding up your training, of course.
Okay. So that's why, but... Wait.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luminary, prepare yourself. The more you use it, the stronger it will become.
Okay. So, I just had to pretty much endure all of it. It's not necessarily whether or not I could beat him or not, but I just got a quadra slash. Oh, so like slash him 4 times. Okay, I see. I wasn't paying attention, that's why. I see what I'm supposed to do. Wait, it just says, you? Unless his shadow starts attacking me too. Yes, Quadra Slash is the only thing that can hurt him. Alright, I see. Okay, his shadows also hurt me too, so that's why they're there.
Step into a world of pain.
That seems bad. Yeah, I'll deal with both those shadows if I can. Okay, shadows are easily defeatable. Uh-oh. Okay, okay. I'll live. I said I'll live! Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this... So I have to deal with the shadows because they have extra attacks. Oh my goodness. This is actually pretty hard. Alright. I'm gonna focus now then. More than ever.
Another one. Your grand.
Alright.
Before we continue.
At least it isn't like the skeleton shadows you fight with Hedrick. That was painful for me. Ooh. Which one was that again? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, that basically like decimated like half of my HP for sure. 16. I don't know why they even bother giving you the ability to move around in battle. It doesn't do anything. All it does is confuses new players. Yeah, that's an interesting thing that they do. I think it's to like make it more interactable, but even then, it's just doesn't really do anything at all. You can't like position yourself at all, and you can't avoid attacks like that. It's just there. It exists. Alright, I think he's gonna do a powerful attack soon.
Witness the power of a true disciple.
It's fine, it's fine. Man. I'm hoping I can survive the next turn. Because, yeah, he didn't do an attack yet, so I'm assuming... Yeah, he's just gonna attack. Twice, apparently. Oh my goodness, what the heck? How am I supposed to beat him? I switched to classic camera early on and never went back. Halidor Castle, very beginning of Act 2. Hendrik was a guest AI, which is annoying. Oh. Right, I think I remember that, vaguely. It was very early on in the last recording session. Oh boy. Oh boy! I'm gonna eat this! Okay. Okay, that's good, that's good. I could probably survive this, hopefully. Okay. One shadow's down, so I have one less attack to deal with. Alright, he starts attacking now, so he's gonna do the next all-out attack soon.
Can you tell which is which?
It's gonna be a perpetual loop, though, every time I do that. Is there any way for me to, like, just... I guess I could just focus my attention on Rav himself? Because the shadows are literally there for a distraction. Hello, that did a lot. Okay. Another doppelganger, but nothing. Okay, so 2 is the max, thank goodness. Okay. Where's the next attack? Oh no! I need a heal for sure now. Low battery. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. My charger. This thing ends in a different USB cord, I remember. Oh, my headphones. Ah. Okay. Where am I now? There it is. Okay, yeah, I just have to face up Rav. I don't have to worry about the shadows. I don't think. No, I did it. Sweet. Still trying to figure out where my charger is. Quadra slash increases in power each time you use, so it gets easier. Alright, note it. Not in here. Oh boy.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. I couldn't have beaten him more soundly myself. I must say, I doubted you had it in you. But you have proved me wrong. And for once, that is no bad thing.
If I'm that desperate, I could probably just use the Joy-Cons. Base has mastered the Quadra Slash.
The power of the technique comes from your heart. Hone that greatest of weapons, and none will be able to stand before you. Now, I think it's time we peeled that old degenerate off the flagstones, don't you?
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my side. Oh, I can't believe how much you've grown, laddie.
You weren't too much of an embarrassment, no. Perhaps I finally have a disciple worthy of the name.
There we go. Controller's charging.
So this is where you have been hiding.
Uh-oh.
Wait, I know that voice.
Mordigan.
Sniveling worms. You thought to escape my clutches by cowering here in this ruined world. You have only delayed the inevitable.
No! Curse you! I had thought your powers could not reach us here. It seems I underestimated you. So inconsiderate. There was one last thing I wanted to teach you. Fine. It seems we must do it the hard way. You two will just have to learn the ultimate ability here and now. Or die trying.
What? So the last secret of Angry-La wasn't the last one? And Quadra Slash wasn't either?
Of course not, foolish man. There is another. A supreme skill devised by Grandmaster, i.e. one that Erdwin and Morkan performed together.
Powers, I'm assuming?
Well, don't just stand there. Combine your powers. Revive the technique that was lost to us so long ago. So that I can die happy.
You dare to resist me?
do exactly as I say. Exactly when I say it.
Okay.
We have only one chance. Robert, do not think. Act. Use the technique I taught you. Quickly! Now, Luminary! Unleash Quadra Slash! Yes, the last and greatest of all the secrets of Angri-La. The technique to end all techniques. Solar Flare!
Isn't that a Dragon Ball Z move? I think all that does is just blind the enemies, right? But here, it literally just penetrates through the enemies. Am I back?
He is back with us. But he is greatly weakened. We must get him to the temple right away.
Now, can you please get your hands off my cheeks? Exhausted after the events in the void, Base falls into a deep sleep. In his dreams, he sees the smiling face of Grandmaster Pang, lit by the light of the ultimate ability of Angri-La. Then morning comes.
Ah. You are finally awake. Good. I feared you had suffered some lasting injury. Lord Robert awoke a short while ago. He's outside speaking with the High Lama. We should join them.
Alright. Alright, so now that's done and over with. I think I know where they're located. It looks suspiciously similar to this same area. That's not how eyes work. You can't see hands that clearly. The distance apart from one another when they're touching your face.
Hello there,
Oh.
lad. What are you staring at me like that for? Is there something on my face?
It is your physique, Lord Robert. You were a good deal slighter only a short time ago.
Oh, that! Nothing a good breakfast couldn't cure. Aye, the Grand Master put me through.
That must have been a big breakfast then.
Lord Robert has told me what came to pass in the void, that you met Grand Master Pang, and that she trained you in the ancient arts. I hear that you were even able to master the ultimate abilities of your ancestor Erdwin.
The Luminary has a window floating 2 feet in front of his face at all times.
And I hear that I owe you a debt of thanks.
That's why we're able to see the
looking
hands
after
like
the
that.
boy here while I was away.
Please think nothing of it, my lord. It is the least I could do to make amends for all the wrongs I have done. Indeed, I feel I must apologize.
Ah, don't torture yourself over it, son. We've all been pawns in Mordegon's game. You've nothing to apologize for.
Thank you. Truly. What do you intend to do now? We had hoped to find guidance here in Angri-La, but alas, we find ourselves at an impasse.
Well, funnily enough, I was just thinking about something Grandmaster Pang told me. She said old Erdwin used a very special form of transport when he went after the Dark One. Some sort of sacred flying contraption.
Wait, are we gonna get a plane?
Whatever could that mean?
I didn't get the chance to ask her any more about it. But it sounds like just what we need to get up to that castle and knock Mordigan off his perch.
Okay.
As for our old friends, none of them were exactly the giving up type, eh? If I'm still alive and kicking, you can bet the rest of them are out there somewhere. So, what say we head over to Arborea and keep an eye out for our pals on the way? If this flying doodad's supposed to be sacred, the folks over there will know something about it for sure.
Alright.
There's no time to
Arborea
lose.
it is.
The longer we wait, the stronger Mordigan gets. So, let's get going.
Where exactly is Orbia again? Rab rejoins the party. New panels have been unlocked for his character builder. Sweet. I have not been unlocking his abilities regardless, but yeah. Rab can now use Pearly Gate's abilities, and Rabbit Base can now use the Solar Flare pep power.
Honored Luminary, we disciples of Angular will do all that we can to aid you in your preparations to take on the Lord of Shadows.
That's
We have
reassuring.
even devised a special training regime for you. Visit us again soon. We will stand ready to help you hone your powers.
Okay. I'm not sure if that's optional or what, but that seems like an optional thing that we could unlock more abilities once we go into more training in the Angela place. Head to Arborea, seek out your scattered party members, and find out how to defeat the Lord of Shadows. Arborea. I think that's the... Is that the ice area, or the one that's close to the ice area? Because we have to look at the map. Well, I can't really zoom out anywhere else. But I think I know where Arborea is. And hopefully we could get to it from there. Oh, let's save before we do anything else. Just know that we have properly saved. And now we have Raven, our party member, once again, so that's cool. And it's only been 2 hours, so we could probably have enough time to do something else as well. So, starting from Arborea, I think that's going to be where we might leave off to, depending on time. Let's see. To figure out where we're located first, and then how we get to Arborea afterwards. There's only one exit from here in Mount Panglai. Although we could probably just, like, fast travel down the mountain, huh? And then figure out our way from there. Let's see here. Yeah, they got to zoom. Wait, what's that star? Mount Penguin, I can't say. Okay, so the star is where we currently are. Let's go here. I don't think this is as close to Arborea as we can get, but if I remember exactly where Arborea is, then we could just figure it out from there, I think. Let's see here, Helidor Sewers. Okay, it's not here at all. So I had to go to the last bastion, actually. this way. Unless... maybe. Maybe I'm thinking of a different area and Arborea somewhere else. Let me just double check. Grove. Let's go to the Mandalorian Grove because I think there's definitely multiple different pathways over there that we could probably travel to. Wait, no, what am I thinking? Arborea is that the place with the prince, right? Unless I'm mistaken. That's where Sylvando's not where Sylvando's located, but where Sylvando performed the circus. I think. I don't know why I thought Arborea was in the snowy palace area. Okay, if that's the case, then where exactly am I going? I need to go to Cobblestone Tor and then go into some sort of portal, I want to say? Or some sort of doorway that teleports us to Hotto. Alright, let's see here. Elder Region, Woodcutter's Hut, the Coaster Valor. Coaster Valor might be closer, actually. But we can't travel there, apparently. Okay, looks like we're going there on foot for now. Man. You can tell I don't exactly remember all the towns, just vaguely recall some of them. Arborea. I think it's where the circus is, but correct me in case I have my information incorrect. What the? Oh, dang it, invisible wall. For now, I think Coaster Valor is the close by to it, unless we have to go travel by sea. Wait, no, Coaster Valor is across from, gosh, all these names. You really gotta start remembering all the town names if you wanna remember where to go next, I think. To the left of us. I don't think the Helidorian foothill is gonna get us closer. But if I have my information correct, then we just gotta work backwards, I think. I remember most of the town names. Okay. Let's see here. Puerto Valor is down there. But that's... oh man. The Champ's Salvage. Where is that? I don't think I recognize that place, actually. So maybe let's go there, because Puerto Valor is across from that Italy... I forgot what the place is called, but that Italy place where, like, we got the Don Pachinko, or whatever his name was, permission to borrow his boat or something. I know some of their music sticks out because of nostalgia, like Hoto's theme being G-Pang theme from Dragon Quest III. That's an interesting way to remember town names. This doesn't look anywhere like where I'm supposed to be going at all. But this is like a new area, so might as well discover what we can discover, I guess. Alright, where are we now? It's loading. The Phenomenon. What? Oh, that's okay. So the Academy of Notre Dame. Okay, that place. Oh my. Okay, there's a horse there, so maybe we could. Is that a metal slime? Is that a metal slime? I'm getting you. Ow. Yo! I don't know how much experience this is gonna give me. Oh, what? Oh. Yeah, you can do it. I believe in your AI.
Surrender your soul!
These guys are a lot more easier to take down compared to normal metal slimes. Alright. Yeah, that.
Never in doubt. Another day, another victory.
Huh. That didn't give me nearly as much experience as I thought it would. Maybe those metal slimes are considered different because they have riders? Oh man, that's unfortunate if that's the case. Theory Eye, that's where we got the yellow or the purple, or I don't remember. But we got an orb from there. Oh man, everything has like evil red eyes. Those aren't the type of slimes that give you huge experience. Dang it. I figured. That was unfortunate. I got excited over nothing. Finds a red eye. Oh, I have to... Wait, huh? Wait a minute, how'd I get over there? There's a stairway. Okay, I think I know how. Oh, shoot. Come on, you can fall down from here, but not from the water. Am I not allowed to swim? Alright, I think this is where we get that one thing to mine. It's probably not even items that I necessarily need, but I just kind of want it, you know? It's there. There we go. Platinum ore, and a mirror stone. I haven't been crafting in a while now, have I? Probably could do that like later. Okay, so where am I going exactly? I'm not going to Phenomenon, but there is a place down there. Oh no, I want to get the horse so that I could travel faster. I'll draw one. Yeah, okay. Oh, hello. The red eyes denotes vicious variations. The regular variants are gone, but defeating the harder versions will still give you the bestiary entry for the easier one. Ouch. Roller Gate seems to attack multiple enemies. Cadre Sash, Almighty Attack, assails all enemies, originally used by Luminary a long time ago. Still cost MP now, so... I should probably be using that sparingly then, huh?
Diligence is its own reward.
Nice, Cedric could finally heal better. Alright, we're almost there. Just need to get the horse whistle. There we go. Alright, let's go below Phenomenon and see where that leads us. Because we're literally traveling everywhere by foot now. What? Cutscene? Or... what's going on?
That man is in danger. We must go to his aid.
Oh, hey, Sylvando! Good to see you again.
Oh, no, you don't, honey. Not unless you want to carry those clothes home in a bag. Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Sylvando, darling, you were fabulous! So fierce!
Fierce doesn't even begin to describe it. You were ferocious.
Can it be? Can it truly, truly be? Truly, truly, truly? It is. I think it really is. Darling, it's so wonderful to see you. Oh, I thought you were lost to me forever.
You two are acquainted? And what is it that you do exactly?
Sylvando quickly replaced Mori and my favorite character, so in the
Come
series.
now. Isn't it obvious? We're fighting an epic battle to bring back something the world has lost.
And they're doing it in style, too.
Smile! That's right, darlings. We're on a quest to bring sunshine and laughter back to every corner of this drab world. My little parade has picked up quite a cavalcade of warriors for wondrousness. Aren't they just so much fun? But never mind that now. I can't believe you're alive. It's a miracle. I thought I'd never see you again. Excuse me? Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I forgot all about you. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I am not. Thanks to you. You are more strong than you appear. My name is Da. I come
Da.
from Phenomenon in the south. And if it were not for your help, I would not be returning there. Thank you.
Oh, you're heading home. Then we better go with you. Can't have you getting attacked again now, can we? Listen, darling, you and me have got a lot to talk about. So what do you say you join the parade for a little while, huh? Come on. You know you want to.
God, I want to say no just to see the dialogue, but at the same time, I can't say no to him. This is for the plot.
Oh, did he really just... So cold. But you don't need to be shy, darling. I know you're just itching to join me and the boys, really. Okay, time for you to take your first steps as a soldier of
Oh no, he has an outfit for me.
Here, put these on.
Oh man, I want a costume variant for every character we meet.
More adorable than I thought you would. So proud.
I noticed that Rab is not in our party member. Is it possible that we can encounter him before we encounter Rab?
After all. Lead on, darling! And don't let me catch you frowning. You're at the head of the world's premier gladness-bringing parade!
But thou must!
Alright, let's get out there and make the world smile! And...
Yeah, Rab is not in that cutscene, so I think it's possible that we could have recruited Sylvando first. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get to moving. Phenom nom, here we come. Oh, and if we ever get separated for some reason, we'll meet back here, okay, honey? Oh my god, I'm moving too. Oh my god, this is amazing. Bye, horsey. Alright, where's Phenomenon exactly? Okay, it's there. I kinda wanna look behind us. Alright. Oh man, I really don't want to lose them. But they're just going so slow! You're scarily good at that. Good at what? The dancing? Oh, come on, we could go faster, right? Oh my god, I just realized Rabson is... Oh, I want to see everyone else in the costume. What have I returned? Hey there, Kite. We're having plot. So, we just encountered Sylvando, and he requires us to be in his band of Merriment Way, escort this fine gentleman back to Phenomenon before anything bad happens. And yes, we look fabulous. Oh my god, I love how, like... oh my... These two just don't give a damn. They're just... I guess we're following along the way anyways. Alright, we're almost there. If only these guys were faster, though. This has to be a thumbnail. God, if only we could make GIFs thumbnails or something. This is too perfect to not include. Alright. In fact, you know what? We're taking a selfie. How do I, how do we, why not? Oh my god. Alright, we're almost there. Yeah, I'm a little bit scared that, like, I might leave them behind by accident. Alright, I'm gonna be here if they don't move by then. Oh my goodness, these are slow dancers. I confess, I have yet to fully understand Sylvando's intention in orchestrating this parade of his. Still, I am glad that you have been reunited with one of your companions. That is a source of great comfort to me. And, Rab? Oh, I've lived a fair wee little bit while, but I've never heard of a parade marching all the way around the world before. Trust Sylvando to come up with something so extraordinary. Now we've confound him again in celebration time. I picked up a few moves on my own in Angrela. I'll show you whippersnappers you don't have to be young and beautiful to cut a rug. I like how Hendrik just doesn't care. Guys, are you moving? It's right over here. Guys, don't get lost on me now. Can I talk to you? I can't, okay. Come on. Oh, I am wet! Oh no, I have soiled the costume, Sylvando. That's where we're supposed to go, right? Yeah. They're not... Go. Screw it. Bye, guys. Unless we have to. Come on, Phenomenon is this way. Alright, looks like we don't have to worry about them at all.
And here we are at our destination, the beautiful, bustling tourist town of Nomnon.
Oh man, this place looks as depressed as ever.
Not here, too. The whole world is just so dreary these days.
Thank you for saving me. I must go now.
I wonder what can have made him venture so far from home in the first place. Might it have something to do with why the town is so quiet?
Sounds like a job for Sylve's detective agency. Leave this to me. Agents of happiness, soldiers of smile, go spread some special parade cheer and find out what's going on around here. Let's go to work.
I like how he's a detective agency and he just essentially did the objection finger.
And I have met somewhere before.
Alright, well, I still have this outfit on. Oh my god. Alright, well, welcome to Phenomenon. Once we were famous for our mural of our tourists, but now that's all in the past, I think so. Are you their friends? They are wearing very strange clothes. They do not appear to be ordinary travelers. The people of this village are very scared. Muy astudanda. See, something's dark and complex has happened here. Sylve? I think he has escorted Senor back to his home somewhere in the village. Hello, boss! I've been trying to find out what happened here, but no one seems to want to talk. I wonder what's going on. Oh god. Our village is full of strange men. They look like performers of some kind, but there's something devilish about them. Could they be working for the Lords of Shadows? Oh my god, you think the Lords of Shadows is this flamboyant? Lady, you gotta set your eyes straight. The monsters took them. My wife and son. It is unforgivable. Listen to this, boss. He's been saying some awful monsters turned up in the village. Said she worked for the Lords of Shadows and they started kidnapping people without by your leave. We can't have that. It sounds like the monsters have showed up here and right sneaky brute and nasty to boot. I hate her already. What is it with these filthy, horrible monsters showing up since the World Tree fell anyways? That Lords of Shadows have got a lot of answering for this rotter. Ooh. Oh, hey, there's a red building. Hold on. This looks like a job for our key. Oh, wait, did we already open this? We might have actually done so already. Was this where the red door key was? Or... wait, what's it say on the map? I can't tell because it might be in the wrong elevation or something. Or maybe it's down there. Or maybe it's up there. It's up there! Okay, I see the door. But, can we jump over? No, we can't. So, is there an upstairs to this building? There is not. How the heck? Wait, then how do we get up there then? We can't jump over this way. Okay, let's follow this pathway. Maybe this might help us. I can't sprint. I lost the function to sprint because of my fabulous outfit. There we go. Our secret recipe for lots of silver stuff. Oh. There we go. There's a pink, there's a purple side quest here too. Might as well do that. The mood is not fit for my actions. I don't suppose you know anything about food, do you? I'm a chef, you see, right now. This feels very inappropriate to be talking to him like this. Right now I'm traveling around the... trying to... okay. I Give phenomenon to pick up the rainbow's rock salt. I hear it's the most popular and delicious souvenir. When I got here, the locals told me the monsters have taken over the place and get from. Everyone's too scared to go down there. Hey, you don't suppose you can handle yourself? I don't suppose. Okay. So rainbow rock salt is what he needs and requires. Okay. So I was thinking, and I don't think you can recruit Sylvando first because it was Rab who suggested that you visit Arborea, and without access to a boat, you're forced to explore the landlocked area surrounding Port of Valor. Okay. Getting Rab was the event trigger for Sylvando showing up. Oh, okay. That would make sense then. If you're looking for a Sylv, he is the fellow back in his house. I got the feeling that there was something he wanted to get off his chest, you know? Alright, where's Dot's house? Oh my god. If I save and then come back here. This character is just so inappropriately waving happily. Imagine this dude in the funeral. What the heck? Okay. There was a camera angle up there. For some reason. I didn't control that, by the way. It just did that by itself. Getting Rab was the event trigger for Sylvando showing up. Ruins are dead, as you say. Sad, really. I heard that there used to be a mural there that brought the tourists running from far and wide. Was that love sealed? I saw him taking Da back home. His house was just in front of the church, I think. Wait, what? In front of the church? So I passed by it, or is it right over there? Or there? I think I see Da. There's Da. This doesn't look like his house. I think Dora has something to do with this, since she was the devil that haunted this town to begin with. Really sets the mood.
Da, you are okay.
It does. It really does.
Oh, what a relief. I was fearing the worst for you, especially after little son has gone missing, you know.
Your boy is missing. Oh, honey.
Ugh. Where that selfish child chooses to go is none of my concern.
You must forgive him. His wife died recently, you know, and now his son has gone missing. It is very hard for him. Do you know of the monster Avarith? She appeared in the village with her foul friends soon after Yggdrasil fell and the darkness came.
The day and night transitions pan the camera upward. The cycle is so slow that most people manually change the time at the camp before seeing it. I was in Act 3 before seeing it. I thought my game glitched.
Give me your valuables, she said.
So that might explain the camera angle then. I think.
I will protect it. People were so scared. They obeyed her without thinking. They gave her money, husbands, wives, even children. But the wicked creature lied to us. She did not protect the things we gave to her. No, she took them and ran away.
Oh, that's just awful. Oh, if there's one thing I hate, it's dirty, rotten liars. Don't worry, honey. We're gonna get all your stuff back. All of it.
Really? But Avarith is very strong, very powerful.
Oh, it'll take more than a common thief to stop me. I won't let you down. You know what they say? A knight's word is his bond.
A knight?
Avarith went south with everything she stole. She has a lair there, I think.
Then let's get after her. We've got an evildoer to punish.
Okay. Guess that's the next thing that we... Every time. Oh, shoot, I just broke! Whoops! In the name of happiness, I shall exit with grace. We're south of here. Leave phenomenon and search for Abyss Lair. Okay. Probably don't want to do it while wearing this, as much as this is very funny to wear. I can't sprint. Well, I could walk automatically, I guess, but like I'm pretty sure I'd rather have the game like go as fast as possible than to have the novelty of just running like this. Alright. Well, as the citizens and Sylvando's army tries to cheer each other up, what are you doing here? I've got the boys all warmed up, and we're ready to set off wherever you are, boss. Let's sure our stuff southward and save the day. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. So yeah, we're supposed to go south from here and, I guess deal with Azareth and her shenanigans on what she is doing to the town of Phenomenon. Oh, hey. I think we're required to wear this for a little bit more longer than needed. They are very much ready. I want to see a battle with this, actually. Finds a piece of Ethan cloth. It's like, are they gonna fight alongside us too? Me. Boom! Alright. How is battle gonna work?
Okay, here we go.
It's just Sylvando, not his party members? Interesting. Alright, so that's a little disappointing. I was hoping to see his merriment band, like, do some fighting as well. Alright, the Protominant Cave. Maybe that's where we need to go. Just gotta continue south from here. Yeah. Probably just leave them behind, right? Hopefully. Because legit, these guys are kind of slow. Yep. Hopefully we won't lose them along the way, or they don't stop following us. Let's just leave them behind. I'm sure it's not going to be that big a deal, hopefully. We're a solo runner here. Something they like teleport like immediately here and then figure out a way from there. Yeah, cutscene time.
Wow! Your parade looks fun! Where are you going?
Hi there, little one. We're just off to hunt down the horrible, nasty monster who's been kidnapping people from the village.
Is your father named Dar, by any chance? So you were not abducted? And what are you doing in such a dangerous place? Your father is worried about you.
My father does not care for me. He cares for my mother's necklace more than anything else. He told the monsters so. I thought he would say I was the most precious thing to him. It made me very sad. So I decided to follow the monster and get the necklace back for him. Then he will see that I'm worth something. But then I strayed too far from the village and became scared. So I stopped here to hide.
What your father said was upsetting, I am sure. But this is no place for a child. Come, we will return you to the village.
No! If you are going after the monster, I am coming with you. I have to get my mother's necklace back.
Oh, don't be such a spoilsport, Hendry. We'll look after the little darling. And besides, he'll be safer with us than out here on his own.
Well, that's not what I think he's saying, but okay.
But the boy is your responsibility.
All accountability lies on you, Sylvando.
Thank you. I will be useful to you, I promise. The monster went that way. There is a cave on the cape where she is hiding.
We're almost to the 3-hour mark, but I think this last dungeon should end the
Let's
episode.
go teach that dirty bandit a lesson!
Alright, let's do this. Oh wow, it's not really much of a big cave now, is it? Is this Azareth?
Now this is a surprise! Not many humans wander in here of their own accord.
Avarice, you fiend! You are going to give back what you've taken and let all the people of the village go. And you
Say
are
what?
going to do
Wait,
it
hold up.
now.
Streamlabs, what are you talking about? Imagine assaulting a bandit cab with this fabulousness. At debates, and I'm having some trouble functioning as intended. To work properly, I need to be modded. Okay? I'm not seeing something that's bad or considered foul language unless the word ass in assault is the one that's dictating it.
Very well.
Streamlabs, are you drunk?
Let's say I do give everything.
Because the same thing happened. Streamlabs, please.
It's not going to happen.
Okay,
for
that's
free.
something that's probably going to need to be tinkered later
You're
on.
going to have to give me
It didn't ban you, I'm assuming, so thankfully it doesn't seem to be...
How about
doing something completely anarchaic.
your most valued possession? That seems like a fair trade, wouldn't you say?
Streamlabs confirmed to be abandoned camp. Anyways, what? How about your most valued possession? No.
Wait!
Huh?
If you wish to make a deal, fiend, you must make it with me. I have something for you. Something soft and warm and fragrant. Something I just know you are going to love.
Ooh, what is it? What is it? It sounds amazing! I have to see it right now! Hand it over! Hand it over!
With pleasure. I do hope it brings you joy.
Let me see! Let me see! Ugh! What is that awful smell?
It's horse poop.
Yo! Do you think this is some kind of joke?
In our culture, that's a sign of
Aw,
friendship.
Don't you like it, honey? I chose it especially for you.
It's like how Sylvano is just fully prepared to hold a pile of horse poop on his hands.
You'll pay for this! Alice will not be mocked by a silly, dumb-up little human! Maybe this will teach you a lesson!
Alright. Bring it on, buddy. The party is prevented from casting spells? Oh, that's no big deal. I could just beat you up.
Don't bother begging for mercy. Your lives are mine now, and I'm not giving them back.
Alright. Let's deal with Avarice.
It's awful. Terrible.
Stopping us from using magic? That is just plain rude. It's a good thing Quadra Slash is not considered magic. Ow! I'm dying. What? Oh, it's a regen. Okay. 1? Oh, that seems bad. Oh, no. Okay, that's actually pretty bad. That's really bad. We can't even heal. Okay. Good.
Here. Hot stuff coming through.
Alright, is this permanent for the entire battle, or... Alright. Shoot.
I'm on fire.
Wait, why would you... That seems rather pointless, don't you think?
Take it. My thanks.
Okay. So it's a temporary thing. We could eventually heal. Yes. For now, it doesn't seem like we were that big of a disadvantage. For now, let's just deal with Aberith the way we are about to. Who's asleep? You too. Okay. Good.
Witness the power of a true disciple.
We're gonna have to wake him up sometime soon, huh? What's better, Frost Flangs or Cutting Edge? 2? Okay, so I guess that's confirms our again, huh?
Here you go, laddie.
Nice. Yeah, it seems like physical attacks will not do anything to him. It has to be magical attacks. Just to test it out. Yeah, we're only doing 1 damage. So we gotta start doing more magical attacks if we can.
Here you go, laddie.
Rab, I'm a little bit concerned about your MP right now. But Andrew can't do anything. All his attacks are just physical, I think. Shoot. Not 47. Starting to get stronger, I think. Oh, why him, not me? I guess because he's the healer. It's fine. It's just we can't heal, right? That's all. That's no big deal at all. Wake me up, Sylvando! Ouch. Oh, you increase this. There we go. Okay. Only me and Crab are pepped up right now, so we can do our ultimate attack. Alright, he's yellow, so we may have a chance.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad for me. Alright, he's pepped up, but I need to be pepped up too. For us to do our ultimate attack. He's not affected. Okay. I need a heal. There's definitely some silly music. Alright, can't heal. It's a good thing I got the last heal. Spell resistance. Okay, that works. 24, jeez. Ooh, Hendrik.
Fun time's over! We need to fight and fight.
My thanks.
Okay. Does Sylvano not have any more? Oh man, you two are pepped up, but not me. We really do need me pepped up if we can. Come on. Pep. No. Wow, all of us. That can't be good. I don't think Rab is really that worried, since he doesn't really do any more magic abilities. Well, that's nice, except I'm still asleep. That's not good. There we go.
Hot stuff coming.
Alright, how much HP does he have left? He's now in the orange. I think we're close. Maybe just a little bit more attacks and we should be good. Why is it always me that's sleepy? Oh man, I'm getting real unlucky.
Take it.
Only one. Dang.
Out of it.
Okay. I need my heal.
We need to fight and fight.
My thanks.
It's not gonna be enough, but oh, now I get pep powers. Took me long enough. Even though I can't do my Quadra Slash anymore. Or how far until we actually beat him. Her. Hendrik, survive a little bit more, please.
Time's over.
Man, we're actually dying here. Alright, this is the last heal. I want you guys to do everything you can. Don't. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Snap out of it.
Okay. Alright, last attack I can do for now. Is this enough? No, it's not. So... Oh! Whoa! Rab! Oh, Rab with the clutch! With the clutch candy cane! Oh man, that was a real close one. Nice going, Rab.
How could I have lost? Impossible!
Ha! That's what you get for being a nasty, greedy girl.
Everybody, are you okay? You are not hurt.
Wait, so the door was unlocked the entire time? We didn't need a key or anything. Or was it just sealed?
To you, our brave little son. Avarith only kept us prisoner. She did not hurt us.
You saved us. I do not know how to thank you.
Fair maiden, a smile will more than suffice.
Here it is! My mother's necklace! Oh, but... Oh. No! It is broken! I cannot take this back to my father. It will only make him more sad.
Oh, of course it won't, you silly boy. Didn't your daddy ever tell you it's the thought that counts? It could be smashed to pieces and you'd still be his little hero.
Aww.
All right, time to take Son and the others back to the village in style.
All right.
Come, darlings, your parade away.
Whew. Okay then.
You take your time, honey. We'll be having all kinds of fun. Ciao for now.
Now try saying that out of context. Yeah, I can't really... Oh, they're not wearing their outfits anymore? Hold up, we're gonna change that. Hold on a sec. What? Do we have to buy them? I thought we had them! Aw. Huh? Oh, at least that's fine enough. Okay, you know what? Yeah, as much as I love this outfit, it will be annoying if we can't, like, sprint or do anything. Wait, did we just say none, then? Dang it! Oh well, alright. There we go, alright. Now we could go normally. That's unfortunate, but whatever. What can you do? Have to go back to Phenomenon, right? Yeah! See everyone's happy smiles as everyone's been rescued. And if Da has anything to do with anger and the fact that the necklace is broken, then he's an ungrateful father.
Take him.
Hopefully that's not going to be the case. Fuck! Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. Also, I just realized we are dying. We should definitely go back. Owie! Okay, good. At least these enemies are not too hard. Whack! Okay. Oh, hey, we could probably do our pet power now, right? Well, it's too late now, but... Oh, well. Alright, let's not deal with any enemies while we're on our way, because that's actually bad. Alright, how far? We're not too far. Thankfully. Whew! Ooh, yeah! Oh man, the music's now lively. Hey, the girl's no longer creeped out. I hear that you are the leader of the parade, sir. I'm sure you look very, very adorable with all those lovely boys following you around. Oh, she's into some heavy yaoi right now. Alright. Apparently, the Rainbow Sock is a place called Grotta della Foda in Laguna Gondolia. Okay, that's where we need to go. space, darling. There you are. Little son here is going to go see his papi. Say, why don't you give him a pep talk that'll help him along? I'm sure he'll appreciate it. But the necklace is broken. My father gets so angry when he sees it. Oh, don't be silly, honey. How could he possibly be mad when you see you back safe and sound, hmm? Just go and talk to him. I'll be right behind you. Alright. I'm scared, but I will do it.
Hello, Father. I brought Mother's necklace back from the lair of the beast for you. But it is broken.
You did what? Foolish child!
Hmm? Huh?
You could have been killed. And then where would I be? Hmm? Without you, my most treasured possession.
Huh? But you said that Mother's necklace was your most treasured possession.
I said it, but I did not mean it. How could I? Don't you see? I did not trust the monster, so I said a lie. I lied because I wanted to protect you.
Really? I thought you did not care about me. I'm so sorry. You must have been so worried.
To think it was all but a misunderstanding. If only he and his father had simply been honest with one another.
Yes, if only. I'll see you both outside, okay?
Ah, Father, these are my new friends. They are the ones who rescued everybody.
I cannot thank you enough. You are true heroes. The first time we met, when you rescued me, I was searching for Son. But I had to pretend that I did not care, in case the monster came back and realized that I had lied. I hope you understand.
Hmm? Huh? Where is my friend with the feathers? I wanted to say thank you.
Sylvando left very suddenly. Perhaps we should go and look for him.
Another town restored to its former glory. He's outside of the... somewhere in Phenomenon. Not in the beginning. He's not now what, is he? I need to figure out where exactly he's located then. Is he the pink one? I'm so happy that Son and his dad are friends again. Of course I am, but it's got all me emotional. What's that? You're looking for Sil? I saw him end up upstairs. I don't think he's gone too far. I see, so he's went to now what? Okay. Wonder why he's let us appear all of a sudden.
If only he and his father had simply been honest with one another. Ah, you scared me! How long have you been standing there?
Just got here, dude.
Ah, never mind. It was nice to see Son reunited with his father, huh?
Can I just say that
there are some who
the
will
name
never
Son
be
is very
reunited with their
unimaginative.
loved ones. Some bridges that will
It's like
never
having a
be
daughter
repaired.
named Daughter, or a dad
Can I ask you
named
something?
Dad.
Mordegon he's super powerful, right? Powerful enough to destroy our world. You've seen that power for yourself, but you still want to fight him, don't you? No, stop it, you. I know you're more determined than ever to take him down.
But thou must.
You really are.
I need to search up that like dialogue tree that Mike L, the
I thought it
gamer,
was
has
enough.
mentioned.
Traveling the world, trying to put smiles back on people's faces. But what good is a smile here and there if the Lord of Shadows could snatch it away at any moment? What I'm saying is, I have to leave my beloved parade and come with you. It's the only way.
You don't think we could bring the parade
But
with
there's
us as
something I
well?
want you to help me with first. It's all well and good me going and getting my head squished by Mordegon, but I can't do that to my darling boys. So we have to leave them somewhere safe, with somebody who can look after them. Now, I know just the place and just the person, but... well, there's no good way of saying this. I'm petrified of seeing him. So you have to come with me. You will, won't you, darling? Oh, don't be a big meanie. Now's not the time. You'll come with me, won't you?
Nah, I don't feel like it.
Oh, don't
Okay.
be... Oh, thank you. I knew you'd say yes. Okay, I'm going to go break the news to my little soldiers of Smile. Meet me outside the village, all right?
All right. Okay, almost there. Just a little more trek further on.
Darlings, I have an announcement to make. My parading days are over.
Wait, hold on. Oh, shoot, my headphones!
It will only be for a little while. I will
hold on.
return as soon as the Lord of Shadows is defeated.
Oh, they're like his children.
We understand, Sylve. That Mordegon's stolen enough smiles. Someone's got to stop him.
Yeah, you go and do what you gotta do, Sylve. We'll be heartbroken without you, of course, but we'll survive. And if anyone can show that rotten spoilsport what's what, it's you.
They have his full support at least.
Exactly. We'll never get those smiles back if I don't do this. And I won't be leaving you high and dry. I'm going to ask my papi to look after you in Puerto Valor.
Puerto Valor. We've been there before.
Puerto Valor? wait. Surely not. Surely you cannot be Don Rodrigo's...
So you finally figured it out, huh? Same old stone-headed Hendrik. Such a sweet, simple boy. All right, my little champions of cheer. Let's go show Puerto Valor how to party!
I cannot fathom it. The boy is unrecognizable, and he has abandoned the name his father gave him. Don Rodrigo must be furious. Forgive me for my lack of composure. This has all come as quite a shock.
I can tell.
Sylvando is none other than the son and heir of Don Rodrigo, the noblest and most revered of all knights. It was always assumed that he would follow in his father's footsteps. But the two had a terrible argument, and the boy left Puerto Valor, never to return. Until now. But perhaps this is not such a bad thing. I have been meaning to visit Don Rodrigo and seek his counsel. Very well. It is not far from here to Puerto Valor. The road will take us north, then east. Come, let us follow the parade.
Okay. And we will do that in the next episode of Dragon Quest XI. Let me find a save point real quickly. I guess we could just go from here and then... Gotta heal up too, eventually as well. So yeah, Coastal Valor is to the north of here, then east. Yeah, we passed by it beforehand, so we know where their direction is. But yeah. We are definitely not beating this by the end of this year. I feel like even by next year, we might still be playing this game. It is a long game for sure, without a doubt. But still a fun game nonetheless. Let's go to an inn first and then we'll heal up. Or save up. That's an item shop. Oopsies. Where is the inn? The one that looks like a bed, I'm assuming? Has to be, right? Is it up here? Yeah, it's up here. Okay. 54 gold, that's not that bad. Did I miss it? You missed the fabulousness! Oh, that wasn't what I was asking. If I oh, hi, the way, guy. Okay. Reward for spending the night and in 10 times. Yeah. But yeah, you're, you just joined in as we're about to end the recording stream, Lexi. Whew! Just need to find a save point real quickly, and then the next episode we're going to Puerto Valor to meet with Don Rodrigo. Where's the end? Oh, sorry, where's the save point? There it is. Let me break these things real quickly. We can't? Okay, never mind. Alright, final thoughts so far before we end the stream? Alright guys, just gonna talk about Dauntless. This new update, really new escalation, yeah. And since I'm playing with a friend, I hesitate to get it that far. Okay, well, I think you mentioned Dauntless beforehand, and that was the Monster Hunter / Warframe game, or I'm just there and getting body and quitting out to stream Shovel Knight, right? What? Wait, what? Oh, whoa. Yeah, Silvano's not officially on a party member just yet, so I feel like we're definitely going to have to go to Puerto Valley for that, huh? Just Monster Hunter, to be honest. But it's an Epic game. Okay. Well, there was a Switch version, from what you mentioned, I think. No, semi-oof if you're anti-Epic. Okay. Alright. Switch is still on Epic servers. Yeah, that has been Dragon Quest XI. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, in case for anyone who has yet to find me officially live streaming, I will be recording Dragon Quest XI every Sunday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And, yeah, I guess that'll be it for today's recording session. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Basinger signing out. Have a good one.